Today is day 1 of official tracking. We're gonna track the next few days and see if what I think I'm eating is correct and what a serving size really is. You wanna hear all about it? Stay tuned. Well, after yesterday's birthday celebration, I decided to really go back to basics and do my Bulletproof coffee. It is about 10:30. I stopped eating yesterday, probably around 6:30, I'm not sure, because I didn't track anything. I didn't log anything yesterday. It was my birthday. I did drink too much champagne. I had about 3 glasses. I did have my keto birthday cake, but it's all good. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon of ghee. This ghee is so good. This one is the original. Do 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. I put these in first. And then I brew my coffee. So I do it in this order so that way the ghee will melt in the hot coffee when I brew it. Then I put a tablespoon of the raw cacao. This stuff is amazing. It makes your Bulletproof coffee taste like a mocha and a very decadent, very fatty coffee. I do 1 tablespoon into my coffee, and then I do 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Now I normally will then put it in the bullet and blend it, but I've got my frother, so I'm just going to use my frother today. Oh, don't forget. I shouldn't forget, because when I forget, it doesn't taste as great. I do a squirt of this liquid stevia. Not too much. And then I froth it up. All right, I'm gonna make some tuna salad. I'm gonna go ahead and use these pouches. They're pretty small, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2. I don't know if I'll eat it all, but we'll do the 2 pouches. There's 0 carbs in it, 17 grams of protein. When I do the carb manager, I'm gonna scan the barcode and it's gonna give me all of the macros to go in. I'm going to go ahead and put some Duke's mayonnaise in it. Not the 100% best olive oil or avocado oil mayo, because it does have soybean in there, but 0 carbs, and I'll do 1 tablespoon, possibly more if it looks like it needs it. And then I'm just going to put a Clausen's in there. It says 1 spear is 1 carb, so that's probably all I'll put in there, and that's going to be in lunch. I'll probably put it in a lettuce wrap. I forgot that I had this sola bread, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a sandwich. It is 3 net carbs per slice, but that's what we're gonna do. So it makes a pretty overstuffed tuna sandwich, and I still have extra left that I could just eat with a spoon once this is done, and that'll be my lunch. And then I have the egg roll in a bowl planned for tonight, for tonight's dinner. I've never made it, so that's gonna be fun to see what that's like. All right, so today didn't go how I had planned or envisioned it, actually. I started off good with the Bulletproof coffee. I figured that was gonna start me into how my success started to begin with. I did the Bulletproof coffee, and then for some reason, like normally that would take the place of the meal and I wouldn't need to eat anything until like maybe dinner time. But for some reason around 1 o'clock, I got hungry. So I was like, oh, I know I have these tuna packs in my pantry, so I'll just make some of that with some mayonnaise and put it in some lettuce wraps, right? Just something small, something quick, something easy. And then in the middle of making the tuna salad, I realized that I had some sola bread that I had defrosted. So I was like, oh, easy. I'll just use some of this sola bread. So I put it on the bread and ate the bread. Not the cleanest version of keto that you could possibly do, but definitely there are people out there eating low carb breads. So I am one of them today. So I did that today. But dinner was supposed to be the egg roll in a bowl. That was my whole plan for today. That's what I was gonna do. I even had it defrosted in the fridge, the coleslaw bought and ready to go. Now, I don't know what happened between the decision to make that and then what actually happened. My son happened to mention that he wanted hot dogs tonight, and I had bought some hot dogs because originally I was gonna do a keto chili dog that I had seen somebody do. Like now I can't remember where I saw it or how they actually did it, but I remember it included a hot dog, cheese, chili, and a low carb tortilla. So I had bought the regular Franks, not the big foot-long Franks. So I went ahead and had 2 of those. So that turned into 2 tortillas, which really was kind of like a hot dog taco. It didn't come out the way I had seen it. It still was good. I mean, it was the keto chili that I had taken out of the freezer to defrost. So I had that. It was basically a spoon. It was the low carb tortilla with the Frank in it. And I put some shredded Colby cheese and some keto chili. And I tried to like roll it into some kind of like burrito type of thing, but it turned into like just a taco. So I had 2 of those with a little bit of sour cream on it. And I guess I'm still in birthday mode. We still had some leftover birthday cake from yesterday, and it is keto. And I know 1 slice is about 3 or 4 net carbs. So I went ahead and had that. I did input everything into the carb manager. I did go over in everything, in carbs and fat and calories and everything. So I guess this is the reality of actually tracking and writing it down, because then you see, whoa, you know, you did eat more than you thought you were going to eat, or probably more than usual. So okay, it happened. We're going to put it behind me. We're going to start fresh again tomorrow and hope to, you know, continue on the right foot. Now, as far as the rest of this month goes, the rest of this month I was gonna just track and kind of get an idea of what I'm eating and how many calories over that I ended up eating. I wasn't gonna necessarily count it before I ate it. I was gonna count it after so I could see what my day was like. So even though my carb manager says I'm supposed to be at 14 or 1500 calories, if the reality is you really ate 1800 calories and you know, you really ended up putting 3 tablespoons of butter instead of 2, then it would kind of give me a little bit of insight of, oh, okay, all this time I thought I was, you know, understanding my portions or measurements correctly, and I wasn't. So that was the whole purpose of calculating my macros during this time. Now, June 1st, I want to start a 7-day challenge, and I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to do because I follow both Nicole Burgess and I follow Jess over at Keto Rewind. So Jess is doing a clean 30 keto restart starting on the 1st, and it's going to be the whole month of June, and she even has a meal plan and everything. So I'm kind of leaning towards that because I want to see how the simple back to basics, doing the intermittent fasting and all of that will work for me. It limits dairy and it limits sweeteners, and she's got a plan of basic proteins and veggies and fats that she's already created a plan. So I'm excited to take a look at that meal plan, figure out what I would need to do to get started on that. Nicole Burgess is doing a
the first 7 days is carnivore, and then she's doing a plank challenge for like the 3 weeks after that. And I think she's doing tracking the final week of June. So I was tempted to do the carnivore bit because I was thinking maybe I can do that for a week and then maybe try and cut out dairy or incorporate exercise. So that's another thing too. This entire journey, I have not exercised whatsoever, at least not on a regular schedule. Like, I've done a walk around the block a couple of times. I got on the treadmill a couple of times. I've messed around with my little hand weights a couple of times, but nothing committed. And so I'm thinking, now that I'm in this phase 2 of my weight loss, I've lost 65 pounds already. And now I'm on the second phase of my weight loss journey, that maybe I need to start incorporating exercise. But I really do want to isolate these challenges so I could see what is working for me and what is not working for me. So I was thinking maybe trying carnivore for the week, maybe trying incorporating exercise 3 times a week and see how that weekly weigh-in pans out. Maybe eliminating dairy one time, maybe trying a 5-day egg fast. I hadn't tried an egg fast yet, so I was thinking, but I know some people who do it, they get to the point where they absolutely can't stand eggs after the egg fast. So I'm a little scared of that, but I'm willing to try it and see if that, does anything. I think the egg fast and the beef and butter fast I might try later on. I think now I'm still trying to figure out my groove. Even though I've been doing this for 10 months and I have lost 65 pounds up to date, I still need to figure out my groove and figure out how to make this a foolproof plan that as it goes on, I'm able to reach my goals. Because right now I've been at a standstill. And doing this 10-day challenge with the ketones, the exogenous ketones, I really expected it to like kick me in gear and to push me over that 200 edge that I was on and take me into Wonderland, and it didn't. It went up 2 pounds. So I really am trying to find something that is helping me lose at a steady weight and at a steady rate until I get to where I want to go. So I'm shooting for 2 pounds a week. I have been doing on average about 6 pounds lost a month. I'd like to make it 8. So for my goal for the month of June, if I follow either one of the challenges that the girls are doing, then hopefully I'll be able to get 6 to 8 pounds off in the month of June. I'm hoping June is the magic month that I get to hit my Wonderland goal, because come July is 1 year doing keto, and I don't want to be at another standstill for the next month or 2. So that's where I'm at. Did not have a great day today as far as food and macros go, but I did stay keto and I didn't veer off and fly off the rails or anything. Yesterday was my birthday, so that birthday cake is still here in the house. So I think we have 2 slices left. I'm hoping my husband and my daughter take it tomorrow so I don't have to, look at it and go, well, I'll just have one more slice of birthday cake so I can throw the box away. So that's the end of that. This weekend, I'm going to keep tracking, and I'm going to keep making sure that I'm measuring things out. I do still want to incorporate my Bulletproof coffee whenever I can. Sometimes I may want to just eat the calories instead of drink the calories, but we will see. And there's a lot of new recipes that I want to try. I just ordered Comfort Food Cookbook by Maria Emmerich, and so I'm going to be trying all of those amazing recipes on my family and see how they like some of those things. So I'm excited to show you that and see what we do there. I do have that new cookbook, the bake book that I got from a friend, but I'm kind of afraid to do all the sweets right now. So maybe, later on in the month I'll be willing to do one of those sweet treats for the family and see how they like that. But there's lots of awesome challenges coming up, lots of recipes that are coming up. Still me trying to figure out how, I can get the kids to eat one meal with me, like the keto meal with me for dinner. Even though they're on their own for breakfast and lunch, they're making sandwiches and eating cereal and doing all of that stuff. But, good news is I did get a mini waffle maker. So I'm gonna experiment with chaffles maybe in the next day or 2 over the weekend just to see what that is like, because I hear so many people rave about them and how they're game changers. So I'm excited to check that out. Now I'm pretty sure next week I won't be doing any of that if I do either the carnivore or the Whole30 with Keto Rewind. So I want to get that in the weekend so we can start fresh June 1st. So anyway, that's my day today. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are focusing on your ketosis. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you find out when all the new videos are coming out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.